Hey, Live It Out Inc. Today's encouragement comes from Psalm 119 and 71, which is one of my favorites. And it reads, "My suffering was good for me, for it taught me to pay attention to your decrees." If you like suffering, raise your hand in the comment section. Just put one of those hand emojis if you enjoy suffering, because I don't. I rather not, okay? But he said, it's good that you chastise me. It's good that I had been afflicted, because that seems to be the only time that I can posture myself in prayer is when I'm being afflicted. That seems to be the only time that I can seek you when everything is going wrong in my life. It's when I've been chastised, when I've been beaten, when I've been abused, when nothing is going right. It's the only time that I'm seeking you. But I've been afflicted, and he's saying it's good that I have been afflicted. And guess who afflicted him? The Lord. Verse 67 says, "I went astray until you disciplined me, but now I closely follow your word." And to go astray doesn't mean to morally sin, but to go your own way. He says, I used to wander off until you disciplined me. I used to be in these streets. I used to be outside. I used to be an alcoholic. I used to be a womanizer. I used to be everything else until you disciplined me. He's saying, after you discipline me, I closely follow your word. The suffering was good for me. It taught me to pay attention to your decrees. That whipping that you got when you was 8 years old from your parents, it probably kept you out of jail. It kept you from hanging around a certain group of friends that would lead you down that path. And being disciplined by God and being disciplined by your parents are both very necessary. But one of them whippings is a little worse than the other one. All right? So your parents can see you going down the wrong path. They can see you in your flesh. They can see how your demeanor is changing. Your attitude has changed. But God is looking deeper into you. God is looking at you 5, 10, 15, 30 years down the line. And he's trying to fix your heart. He's trying to fix that sinful nature that you have. He's trying to fix your spirit, your soul. And your parents are trying to get you through high school and college. God is trying to get you to fulfill his will. Kind of like what we talked about yesterday. He's trying to get you to fulfill his will in your life. Two very different things. And if God has ever given you a whooping, I'm gonna leave it out. I'm gonna close it right here. If God has ever given you a whipping, put one of those fist emojis with the hand reaching out like this in the chat. I'm putting 5 down there for me. Put one of these in the chat if God has ever whooped you. My encouragement for you today is do what the psalm writer said and pay attention to his decrees and follow the word very closely. All right? Live it out.